Hello everyone, this is Dreamlicker, and I'm here to show you how to make a basic GUI that will interact with your scripts. Um, so what I do is I use Eclipse to create my GUIs. I just use its window builder. That's just because I'm used to it. Yeah, you can use any kind of one you want to do, but if you do want to use Eclipses, you have to go to install new software. Type in window builder up here. Oh wait, no, just kidding. Don't type that up there. Type that right here. And it should pop up with like the Java docs and the actual window builder, and you'll want to select that. It's probably just one word. Yeah, you'll find that and you install it. Yeah, I didn't download the documentation, so it's only showing me that, but there will be another one here that you will install. So do that and restart Eclipse, and then come over and make a new file. But we're going to type window builder into here and choose application window. And this one's just going to be named GUI. And you know, this is the code for the class, but down here you can click on design, and this pops up. That is massive. It's bizarre. But this is your GUI here. So something good to note about Java's GUIs is you have to use a layout. I believe there's already a layout placed on here by default, but I always place a group layout right onto it because I think they're the easiest to work with initially. They don't really require much. They're rather intuitive, I suppose. So we'll just call this our title, and then add a couple more labels in here. We'll say this is for a fighting script or something. Okay, so you're going to be killing things. You want to loot things. Above a certain amount, something like that. I don't know. And then we're going to put text fields next to those. As you can see, this is ridiculously easy. And maybe we want to make the entire thing smaller. So we can just make it like that. Move our title over. And there you go. But, you know, put those in there. We're going to add a button, you know, because we have to start the script. And want that to be a bit centered. So now you're asking probably, or you're wondering, how do we get the different things in this GUI to interact with stuff? Well, the easiest thing to do is to type it yourself. But if you don't want to do that, or you don't really know what to type, then if you're using Eclipse's window builder at least, I'm sure many others can do this as well. You right-click on it, find something about the event handler, and then you can see these are all of the events that when something happens, it will run these methods. So clicking on it is an action, and so we want to read when the action is performed. And this will add an action listener straight into the code under the start button. Or you could also just say, you know, button start. Come on. Add action listener. And then do a little lambda expression here. Oh god. I haven't used this Eclipse in so long. Can we not do that? Oh yeah, you also have to put in the event here. And then boom, you just put what you want in here. So you might be wondering, how do I get the script to interact with my GUI though? Or how to get the GUI to do stuff to the script? Well, say your script's class name is main. you can invoke or create an object of that type. And since this is in Eclipse, it's not going to show or import, so it's going to show it as an error, but you'll understand the general idea. I'm going to call that context, or the abbreviation for context. And in the main method of in the constructor, you're just going to pass that into the constructor. Well, actually, no, you're not. Good God. Well, yeah, you could do that. Well, no. You do need to pass it into the constructor. That's just ridiculous. Okay, you can do that. So that'll set the instance of context in the class to the instance of context from the parameter. So now you can call any public method from your script's class by saying ctx dot. So in my start method, I would say ctx dot set state to 0, which would be my start state, and that will set the state to 0 in the script, and it will start. But you also want to dispose of the frame of the GUI, so you'll type this, but it probably wanted this dot dispose. Can I not? What? Ooh, strange. Frame dot dispose. Right, okay. I thought the actual class was the frame, but that was not the case. And this is another big thing. You want to set your default close operation to dispose on close instead of exit on close, because if you exit on close, it'll close the client if you try to close the GUI, and you'll get really pissed off. That's happened to me before. I'm sure it's happened to others. But what else do we have here in the GUI that we need? So this is a generically named text field. We're going to change it to kill field, and this one to loot field, so that we can go into the code. And we can say ctx.set kill amount, or actually set loot amounts, loot field get text, and we probably want to do something like integer parse int, which will grab the integer representation of this string, because loot amount would probably be an integer. At least I hope it would be. But then you would also do, ctx.set mob name kill field dot get text, and then there you go. So that would set these three variables in your script and allow it to start and start running, dispose of the frame when you click on start, and then yeah, you'd be good to go. I can't exactly show you a running representation of this at the moment because of this missing object class, but that's the general idea. So you'd be able to put this into your script and you'd be able to start it. And something important to note, to launch this GUI, this is what you would type in your scripts class. Don't put this in your GUI's class, but just put this in somewhere in your scripts class. You'd say the name of the class, GUI, call it some object name, it doesn't have to be our GUI, and then is a new GUI, and pass in this class, which would be the main class, or whatever your scripts class name is. So that's all you do. Just like you could use this line exactly if you've named everything the same as I have. And it'll open the GUI and pass your script in so it can set those variables, and you're good to go. I hope that was an informative video, and you can all make GUIs with these. Feel free to message me on the forums or post a comment on here if you're having issues. Thank you for watching, and have a good day.